Well, here I am. I'm at the beach in Mandurah, and I think it's time. Well, normally this is a Wednesday whinge, but I think today it's just going to be a weekly whinge. So, my whinge today is about buttons. Yeah, so not the buttons that you do your shirt up with. I'm talking about buttons in a car. Buttons, knobs, dials, and so on. So as you know, I've got a Tesla. And they really don't have much in the way of buttons, do they? There's a couple on the steering wheel. Scroll, push, and rock side to side. And that's about it. And yet I still see all these car reviews going, oh, buttons, I want knobs, I want dials. Why? I already did a video on how I've set up my Model Y and my recommended settings for driving a Tesla. And basically, they're all set to auto. So I don't need to adjust anything. You don't need all these buttons. I see someone started up an Indiegogo campaign or something like that for a little strip that sits on the bottom of your screen on a Tesla that gives you a couple of buttons and dials. But it's got to go through your phone. I mean, what the actual? I don't understand this. Maybe that's just me. But honestly, I think you don't need all these buttons and knobs. I can adjust anything basically through voice command. And then some people go, oh, voice command's terrible. Well, you actually have to learn to speak clearly and more or less in an American voice, but that's not absolutely necessary. I've not had any problems activating voice control and getting it to do what I wanted. Then, I mean, volume, easy. Speed control, easy. What else do you need? I'm talking about speed control. That's for the TAC, the traffic aware cruise control. I can adjust the speed that I want it set at. You've got your two switches, the stalks for indicators, cruise control, enhanced autopilot, windscreen wipers. You don't need all these buttons and dials. Maybe that's just me, but quite honestly, when I see all these people, car reviewers, going, oh look, I've got buttons. It's very much like the car reviewers going, oh, that makes a nice sound, that V8. What the actual? I like the silence. It's really nice. I can actually talk to my wife, or she can talk to me whilst we're in the car together without all that noisy engine and vibrations and so on. So, buttons, we don't need them. This is just my opinion. So what do you think? Make a comment below, please, to say whether you like buttons or whether you think they're completely superfluous. And while you're at it, what about engine noise? Now, having come to that bit, yeah, okay, in a car park or a road crossing where there's some blind people, they may like a little bit of a noise. Now, in Australia, we don't have that legal requirement. I don't know if you can hear, but there's a truck reversing somewhere nearby, and that's got a beeping sound. Do we need a noisemaker in electric vehicles? It's a subject that some people have got a lot of strong feelings on. Same as buttons. I mean, I don't think buttons are absolutely necessary in the slightest. Some people will go, oh no, I've got to have buttons. Look, each to his own. Is a noisemaker needed? Personally, I've never had any problems. If I'm in a car park and there's people walking along and they're walking down the middle of the blooming driveway in a car park, well, you've got two options. Actually, you've got three. One, beep the horn. There's a noise. Two, run them down, yeah, not an option. 3, wait. It's called patience. It's something that a lot of drivers don't have, certainly here in Australia. I've driven just about most countries around the world. The best one, in my opinion, was Germany. They had a lot of patience. Even America, people go, oh, they're terrible drivers. Actually, I found them quite good. But anyway, back to buttons, knobs, dials. I think if you want them, you're a knob. There you go. What do you think? And by the way, whilst you're watching this video, it would really, really, really help me if you went and did something for me. Click that like and subscribe button below. It does help the channel. I still don't fully understand the YouTube algorithm, but every click of the like and the subscribe button helps promote the video. And make a comment below. Yeah, make it a nice comment though. Otherwise you really will turn me into a grumpy old man. Anyway, thanks very much for another bit of a weekly whinge, and I'll see you all very soon.